Hi, today I filmed my face routine. Thus far I've only filmed eye looks, so I figured it was time to show you what I do with my face. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I hope you guys like it, and I'm just gonna get right into it. So pretty much today's video inspo came just because I bought a new beauty blender, and I was like, it's brand new, I want to use it in a video. Oh, and by the way, this is actually my first ever white beauty blender. Shocking. I believe it is the pure one, if I'm remembering correctly, but I'm excited. I never really wanted it before because I felt like it would be really hard to clean and like get white again, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do my best. I've actually only bought the pink, black, and then the mini green ones. I forget what they're called. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and get into it. So the first thing I do for my face routine, because I'm a hot mess and I have acne, right now it's mainly right here and right here. It's just haunting me, and I've been trying really hard to take care of my skin. Been drinking tons of water, but it just, I can't seem to escape it. Oh, I'm not even explaining what I'm doing. That's not a good start here. The first thing I'm doing is I'm actually putting concealer, just dotting concealer over like my dark acne scars. I'm just using this Maybelline Fit Me concealer because it is actually like the exact same shade as my foundation. So after I put those little dots of concealer, like in no way am I blending them in. I literally just like give them 2 taps and leave them. Like you can still visibly see the circle, but when I come through with my foundation, it'll completely be blended over that. And honestly, like it doesn't work 100% of the time. Like I'll still see my acne. Oh, I was looking in the viewfinder, I'm sorry. I'll still see my acne, but it does help. The next thing I use is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I actually swear by this foundation. I like super prefer to find drugstore products to buy as far as the ones I run through. Like for eyeshadow palettes that last forever, I will buy high-end all day. But as far as like eyeliner, foundation, mascara, if I can find a holy grail drugstore version, I am going to stick to it. Like, I'm always watching my pockets, you feel me? So, this is my Ride or Die foundation. And I know this seems crazy, but I spray alcohol on the back of my eyeliner brush to sanitize it. And then that's how I apply it to my face. And honestly, someone could probably tell me that that's like horrible to do or something. I have no idea. I just hate using my fingers. As much as I can avoid using my fingers, like I do. Even though I do, of course, wash my hands before I freaking do my makeup, like 100%. Okay, so let's see what this white beauty blender is made of. I find that when I'm doing things like this in videos, I like sit there in silence. Well, actually one of my friends pointed out and told me. Thanks, girl. So I need to like think of things to talk about. What could I talk about? Oh, something that's exciting, I mean, at least for me, is I'm getting a ring light soon. Not like, not no fancy shit. But I am going to get a ring light, so I'm hoping it'll like improve my videos at least like 50%. Like any improvement I will go for. Cause the lighting is just horrible. I mean, my camera isn't up to par either, but I'm thinking the lighting is the priority issue. So look forward to that. I should definitely have it within like the next 3-4 weeks. So as you see, I just dabble it on my face. Oh, I forgot to say, the white one blends beautifully. just like the others. Like, I am a beauty blender lover. I'll have small phases where I will use a brush, but I'm right back to the beauty blender. I probably use it 90% of my life. It's just like you can't go wrong with it, you know? You just can't go wrong. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but like literally that's how I feel. It's already super stained, of course, but it makes me nervous. I'm like, will you ever be white again? But I will try my hardest. I actually clean my beauty blender every single time I use it. Not after it's been used. I will admit, like, it sits used until the next day, but then I will march in. Well, actually, I rotate a couple, so it'll sit used until I use it again. But I always, before I use the beauty blender, I clean it. So they do get cleaned often. I have this one beauty blender that like literally is still in rotation. It's black. And I have had it, holy fuck tard. I just got so like into the video, I forgot to prime. I forgot to spray my freaking, what the fuck is this? Mario shit. But more importantly, I forgot to prime. And like, I have dry skin. Priming is like so key for me, like, because I use like moisturizing type primers. Oh my gosh. I like can't believe I did that. Wow. I just had to get right into it, didn't I? And I'm normally so good about that. Like, I do not forget primer. Ah. Well, you know what? Today will just be a good old test. Like the old days. What it was like without primer. Okay, so moving on from that huge disappointment. Okay. I'm almost a little bit shook. Because of course, because of the lighting and the camera quality, I don't think you guys can pick this up on camera. But this actually blended like flawlessly. I want to say better than my other beauty blenders. And I'm wondering, is it because I didn't use primer? Or, and sorry, I keep looking in the or not in the camera, I keep looking in the mirror. Or is it just because of this beauty blender? They do say different beauty blenders have, now I'm looking in the viewfinder. Can I get my life together? Like, for real. They do say different beauty blenders have like different purposes, but to be honest, I never really believed that. But now I'm like, damn, do they have different purposes? Is this like my ideal match? Or have I let my other beauty blenders get too old and they're not performing at their best? I'm gonna have to look into this. I think I'm gonna buy a new black one and a new pink one and maybe one more color and like put them to the test and see if I've just let mine get too old. I have one beauty blender that has been in rotation for a long time. I want to say honestly, probably reaching 3 years. And I know there's a ton of people who have already done these videos, but if there's anyone interested in me doing a video of cutting that bad boy open and seeing what it looks like inside, that'd be fun. Like, I'm gonna cut it open regardless. So if you guys want to see that on camera, let me know. So now I'm gonna move on to concealer. I don't know if I mentioned this, my eyes are 100% complete. I am not rocking eyeshadow. All I've done is prime my eyes, put eyeliner and lashes and mascara. For the last like week, I haven't worn eyeshadow and I don't know why, but I've been loving it. It's like, I almost think like I wear eyeshadow so often that when I don't, it just like, it just gives me a different look. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go through like a no eyeshadow phase low key. I always take the concealer down the side of my nose and then in my little nose crease because I do get redness there. And then I can never blend in this corner quite like I want to with the Beauty Blender. Probably if I use my little green mini one, I could, but I never break it out. So I just come in with this brush. So before I set this eye, I do this eye because I want this eye to dry a little bit. Some days I will go hella light on my nose because I want my freckles to show a lot. But then just some days I'm looking for more full coverage. Today, I don't know what the fuck I want. I'm just going with the flow. You know? I really don't have much going on today. All I'm doing is going and getting new tires. It shouldn't take long and I'll probably just be sitting in a lobby. Okay, so I kind of just went back over everything or everywhere I put concealer just to kind of avoid some creases because I am about to set this with powder. Love this Beauty Blender. Love it. 100%. I really go back and forth with what I set with, or I should say I rotate between like 5 things. Today I am setting with the Maybelline Fit Me, what is it? Fit Me powder? I don't know. I don't even know. So I'm actually going to put that everywhere. But of course start underneath the eyes. Even though I didn't wear any eyeshadow, I will be wearing eyeshadow underneath my eyes. Just because I feel like I just have creases there. It's not the concealer. It's me. It's me. I have creases there. And putting like eyeshadow underneath I feel like helps conceal it a little bit. Okay, so I've pretty much powdered everything. The eyelids already got powdered. Okay, so after I powder my face, I contour or bronze, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not super precise. I just like to like shape out my face. Make my forehead look a little bit smaller. My friend Sabrina gave me a complex that I have like a really big forehead. So I feel like I really contour that bitch. Thanks, Sabrina. I kind of have a new method for contouring. You guys will see it in just a sec. Because I kind of felt like my contouring was a little overdone. I was getting a little spicy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, I gotta tone this down. And I actually think it looks a lot better now that I do this method. Okay. So now I go into blush. As always, like, I have to break this habit, but it's so hard. I use this blush every single day. I know you guys already know what it is. Milani and Luminoso. Life. And it's only like, what, like $10 or something? Or, I don't know. It might be cheaper, but I think it's like $10. So, of course, now highlighter. I am using my Holy Grail, the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I just honestly, like, I will dip in more than one shade. Like, I'm all over it. I don't care. I love it all. And then I just like to be extra. I put like a little above my brow. I don't even know if you can see it. I go down my nose, tip of my nose, my lips. This is my weird step that I've added. Well, not this. I'm going to set my face right now. I absolutely hate when I get setting spray on my lips. So I'm going to close my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry, and because I'm so dramatic, I actually blow a fan on me to let it dry. It looks like I'm out of my mind. My life ain't mine. Who can relate? Okay, so now that the fan has dried my setting spray pretty much all the way, this is the weird step I do. I go back over where I contoured, put blush and highlight, and underneath my eyes actually as well. Back over with powder. My setting powder. The powder that's the color of my skin. And it kind of just like downplays it. Like, because it seems like no matter what I do, I add a little bit too much contour and blush. And this just comes through and really evens it out. I'm sure my camera isn't going to do this a ton of justice, but it really is like, I think, a really nice final step. I know it's like so weird to do after setting spray probably, but I don't know. I've been loving it. All I have left to do is my eyebrows. And I'm debating if I should do them on camera because, ugh, I'm just like no good at eyebrows, to be honest. But maybe I should do it, and then if I hate it, I'll cut it out later, right? So I'm just gonna do them. I always brush through them first. And then, I know, shocker, shocker, because I do love the Brow Wiz. But I love doing my brows with powder too. I kind of use the Brow Wiz when I'm going for more of a natural look. And then, even though today was supposed to be kind of natural, maybe I should use the Brow Wiz today. No. I'm going to use the powder. I'm already here. Powder in my hand. Okay, I don't know if you guys are going to see this. But I really just like help the edge of my brow. And then with a lighter color. Oh, and FYI, I am absolutely using eyeshadow for this. Like, I love using eyeshadow for my brows, and I know it's weird. I don't hear often of other girls doing that. And it lasts forever. Like, you're not going to be running out of brow product all the time. Like, for real. Because you use barely any eyeshadow. Then I brush through them very quickly. And then I just set them. Oh, I didn't even show you what I use. To do my eyebrows, when I am doing them with eyeshadow, I use this palette. It's the Sonia Kashuk. I'm probably butchering that palette. I think this is like $20 from Target. Really good deal because I've had it for years. And I use it for eyeshadow and eyebrows. So my last step is I'm going to set my eyebrows. I have this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I just want to lock in. And I also have it in a light shade. I think like blonde. Because my eyebrows just seem so dark. And I was like, you know what? Let me throw some blonde gel over it and see if that kind of helps. I've only been doing this about a week. I'm kind of undecided, but kind of like it. You know how that goes? I think that's everything. Keeping it. Oh! That's not everything. I have to do the color underneath my eye. Now this is definitely the final touch. I'm going to put mascara on my lower lashes. L'Oreal Voluminous Black, always. Ride or die. Since I'm going for a simple look today, I'm just using baby lips. Well, actually I just use baby lips most of the time. So yeah, that's the finished look. Now you guys know how I do my face and what products I use. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you guys have any video suggestions, anyone out there, please leave a comment down below. I will read any comment that's left, and I would love to have suggestions so I know what you guys want to see. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, as always, please hit subscribe down below. Start over because I was looking at the viewfinder. The little like miney. Seriously? Mini. What is wrong with me right now? Don't know if you guys saw that. I'm out of frame like more than you could ever imagine. Haha. My mirror's covering everything. I am doing a fabulous job today. Someone come and give me an award.